First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At their own 23-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cut. What's up?
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
180.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Got his man. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground. And I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
There's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line.
Like 20.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 44 yards. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Throwing, Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On play action, here's Shedeur. He'll try and do this himself. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
the 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Jenkins. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Check smash, check smash. Hurt.
They go play action now. Sanders. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20 line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down and goal.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Hey, lift. 120. Go, 12. Go.
Now Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Super.
Goff now looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Detroit. comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Once again, Jenkins.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
A gain of 7 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Third and 2.
They'll try to run here with Jenkins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On fourth down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That's caught inside Detroit. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half.
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few pitches together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
60, back to 60. Go, check, go.
Sanders.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go now.
First down.
Here's Sanders.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Lion, Cowboy. Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
He'll try and do this himself.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
From the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, mobbing all
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Sanders now throwing to start the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
2nd and 3. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
The margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. If they can do that, you're guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. 60 Bison.
The tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on second and just a yard.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances, since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, second and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And this throw incomplete. They defended all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cut. Value 3. 180. What's that?
Now Goff going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff and look to throw. Breaks through the contact. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
180. Turbos up.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac TeSlaa with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Browns 3.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Play action. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. To throw is Sanders. Completes it to Douglas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
180. Hey, lift. 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 Take it up. What's that?
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following the 7-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Buffalo 19, Charger 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Jerry Judy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, Smash. Riggs. Check smash. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And this will be caught at the 30. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Now an audible here into something else. Touchdown, Browns! Jerry Judy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will regular down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Value 3, 180.
Back to throw, Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you'd think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now it's gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Value 3, value.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Jeremiah.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they've practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world that
Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Drive about to get started. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Three.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
looks routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Panther, crack all 80. Go, check. Go, check. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Sanders has it poked free. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle. And they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And good space to operate there as he takes his turn inside the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly